Have you ever seen a friend who was in a clearly toxic relationship and you wondered why they chose to stay with their partner? Or perhaps you've been in a relationship that you know is very unhealthy and toxic for you, but you simply can't make yourself leave this person. This video is about trauma bonding and what you can do to break the cycle of abuse. But before we move to the main content of the video, I have a request. If you've been watching my channel, but you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. It will help me get more momentum with my channel and also reach more people. Thank you so much. Okay, so what is trauma bonding? Trauma bonding is something that is almost impossible to notice when you are inside such abusive relationship. Trauma bonding occurs when the narcissist repeats the cycle of abuse with their victim, and in this way, they fuel the need for validation and love from their victims. There are 3 stages of such cycle of abuse, which is infatuation, devaluation, and then rapid discarding of the narcissist's partner. And the cycle of abuse becomes a very toxic loop because you crave the attention and love that you get in the infatuation period, and you forgive everything that happens in those 2 other stages of this cycle of abuse. And the longer those cycles go for, the more difficult it is to break them and to even see what exactly is happening in this relationship. And I don't mean only romantic relationships. Trauma bonding is very typical in romantic relationships with a narcissist, but it is also very common between a narcissistic parent and their children. It can also occur between friends or even colleagues. Narcissists use a lot of various manipulation techniques, like for example gaslighting, and I'm going to link to my gaslighting video at the end of this one. And thanks to those different manipulation techniques, gradually they make you believe that their abusive behavior is something completely normal. So whether you are in a romantic relationship or whether this narcissist is your parent, with time it is more and more difficult to even trust yourself and to even notice what is actually happening in this relationship, whether it's toxic or maybe not so much. So what can you do? How can you break this trauma bond between you and your abuser? So absolutely number one thing to do is go no contact with this person. Or if you cannot do it because, for example, it is your parent and you still live with your parents, or maybe you are co-parenting with your narcissistic partner, just keep the contact to the minimum in these cases. But if you can, go no contact with them, creating the space between you and your abuser, creating distance between you and your abuser is absolutely a crucial element on the path of healing and recovering from this psychological abuse you've experienced. Another thing that you can do, and that you should do actually, surround yourself with people that really care about you and that support you, and people who actually know what has happened in your life. So make sure that you have some sort of circle of support around you. The third thing that you need to focus on when you embark on this journey of healing from this abusive relationship is make yourself your own priority. Really take care of yourself. And it might mean different things to different people, but the thing that you need to do to allow yourself to heal fully is get in touch with your emotions. Allow those emotions to flow. If you've suffered from a narcissistic abuse, if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, you probably already know that there are a lot of different emotions trapped in you, like maybe anger, resentment, maybe guilt that you allowed yourself to stay so long in this abusive relationship. So what I would suggest you could do is take a journal and every day for 5-10 minutes, allow yourself to write about how you are feeling, and don't judge whatever you are writing. Don't judge yourself. Just allow those emotions to get out of your body and your mind. And last but not least, if you feel that you are not strong enough and you are tempted to go back to your narcissist, please seek therapy. Those narcissistic bonds, those trauma bonds are strong, and it is okay to seek help. Just make sure that you choose a therapist that actually understands narcissistic abuse, because the last thing that you need is to be invalidated by your therapist. So this is it. That's the video about trauma bonding and what you can do to break the cycle of abuse. Please share this video with anyone that you feel might be in such abusive relationship. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next video. Thank you.